Today I have a ton of new drugstore makeup to try from Physicians Formula. This is their 2024 collection. Now, something that I've noticed Physicians Formula has done over the past few years is that they'll put out one collection of a bunch of products at the beginning of the year and then they're like, peace out. And I gotta admit, it's kind of refreshing compared to the makeup brands that we see pumping out new product every month, sometimes even more than once a month. We've talked about it, it's overwhelming, so I kind of like that Physicians collections are fewer and further between. But was this collection worth the wait? Let's find out. If you're new here, hi, my name is Miranda. My channel's dedicated to budget beauty. If that's your vibe, hit subscribe. The first new product we have to try from Physicians Formula is their new Butter Glow Corrector. So let me go over what all of these colors are supposed to achieve. Lavender is supposed to brighten dullness and even out sallow yellow undertones. Yellow conceals dark purple or blue discoloration, so potentially like under your eyes if you have really, really dark circles. Green helps target redness, blemishes, and hyperpigmentation, and then peach corrects and conceals dark spots and dark circles. Now, let's address the elephant in the room. Most of the Physicians Formula butter products are scented. Y'all know the scent. It's that kind of tropical, vacation-y, coconutty scent. To have fragrance in something that is essentially going over my blemishes on my sensitive skin is a little counterintuitive. So I'm gonna dot this over my red spots. I don't really have any active acne right now. They're all just hyperpigmentation. This is a lot thinner than their butter concealer. So this is definitely like a whole new product. I thought they were just making green versions and purple and yellow versions of their butter concealer, but no. This actually feels really thin and watery. You can see that it's like kind of on the sheerer side, but I like the idea of that because hopefully it'll lay under our makeup nicely. So I'm just gonna go ahead and tap this out with my finger. Because it's so thin, I don't really wanna go in with a sponge. I feel like it would just suck it all up. I really like how thin this is, but it's a little hard to blend out without like blending it away. So I'm gonna leave it alone for a second while I talk about the next product. Also, their website lists this at about $12.50. What we will be putting over this is their new Mineral Wear Diamond Perfector BB Cream 10-in-1 Skin Perfector. If there is anything about Physicians Formula you gotta know is they're gonna bring it with these long product names. So the shade that I'm gonna try is light to medium because I do find that in most of their complexion products, that's my match. But I wanna show you the other shades that are available because I do think they did a decent job on the range. So here are all the options. These are not in order. This one is the fairest one. This is the one that I'm gonna use, and then this is the deepest one. Pretty decent for a BB cream line. Usually BB cream collections aren't as expansive as, say, foundations because you can kind of get a shade close to you to blend into your skin tone. Now this says it is a complexion enhancing beauty balm designed to leave all skin tones looking radiantly glowing. It moisturizes, primes, and provides lightweight coverage while diffusing the look of pores and imperfections. Okay, so from that description, I'm not expecting a lot of coverage. It has lustrous diamond dust, 100% certified authentic diamonds, soothing mineral water, and nourishing vitamin E. How much is this if it contains diamonds? Okay, this is about $17, depending on where you get it. That's what it says on their website, but I do notice sometimes on Amazon, things are priced a little bit lower. I do have this new brush from Real Techniques. It's their Glow Round Base Brush. Ooh, yeah, I think this is gonna work really well. It's kind of like a kabuki brush, super soft and dense. Let's see what we got here. Ooh, okay. Right off the bat, I am actually seeing a lot of glow from that diamond dust. I feel like I completely just buffed away the color corrector. And I'm trying to tap so that it doesn't like swipe it off, but it's just really thin. The coverage category is super light. Already needing to go in for more product for the other side of my face. You know what this reminds me of? It kind of reminds me of a thinner version of the e.l.f. Halo Glow, because with that, typically the way that I use it is under foundation, but every so often I will just wear it all over my face just to brighten up my face when I don't want to wear like a ton of makeup. I will say it is blurring the pores on my nose. This shade is pretty good for me, but like I said, because it's so sheer, you can pretty much pick something close to you and it'll probably work out. I think this is definitely going to be more of an under the foundation product for me, or I would use it as a super natural looking liquid highlight because there is shimmer all over my face. Oh my goodness gracious. I mean, I'm glowy, but I'm also shimmery. I'm seeing like both elements. Some of the shimmer randomly collected right here, which I'm assuming is still kind of a dry spot from my chemical peel situation. So if you do have textured or dry skin, that's gonna happen to you too. But yeah, it gave very light coverage. It's not gonna be buildable because then you're going to build up the shimmer as well. Yeah, on its own, not really a fan of how it looks. Why don't we go in with a foundation so that I can kind of give it a chance? I'm going to apply the L'Oreal True Match foundation on top of it because this isn't a very glowy foundation. Okay, my foundation is layering on top of it pretty nicely. I feel like those textured spots are not as pronounced anymore. We are getting way glowier of a finish than this foundation usually gives, and I think it's really pretty. Now I'm only seeing the glow. I don't see any actual like individual shimmer particles like I did when it was on my bare skin. So even though I would consider a product that's labeled BB cream something that should be able to be worn alone, I would say this is definitely more of a priming under makeup product. Gonna do my brows really quickly using their Butter Brazilian Brow Lift Brow Gel. This next product I actually got my hands on a few months early and instantly loved it. It became a travel staple. This is their new Eye Booster Eye Lifter Eyeshadow Duo. And this is a double-ended eyeshadow product that is so simple, but just handy for minimal fast eye looks. So on one end, you have a brown cream eyeshadow. I got someone on TikTok fighting with me that this was a contour product, and I'm like, it literally says eye 3 times on the package. I don't know what to tell you. And on the other end, we have a liquid highlighting shadow. Now with this product, you do have to prime. I wish that it had a formula that was budge proof on its own, but just needs a little extra help. I'm using the Moira Waterproof Peptide Eyeshadow Primer. So here is how I typically use this product. Again, this is gonna be a very simple eye look, a very everyday kind of style. So just kind of dotted the brown cream shadow in my outer corner, and you can see how pigmented and creamy it is. It spreads really easily. I did not need a lot of product to get this all up in my crease and outer corner. And this blends out just so easily with only the fingers. Again, why I think it's a great travel companion. Then I take the pink liquid shadow and I apply that onto my lid and then just blend that out. And then typically what I'll do is use whatever highlight I'm using on my face to highlight the inner corner in my brow bone. And that is it. Very simple, very minimalistic, but it still adds definition to the eyes. I have actually already traveled with this as the only eyeshadow product I packed with me for just very casual plans, a weekend trip. And it was perfect because I knew that I didn't want to be doing like super elaborate looks while I was away on this trip, and it was just enough to make me feel kind of put together and done, especially paired with a winged liner look or a bold lip. So this is also about $12.50. I'm noticing that's sort of their average price that they've chosen. Hold up, because this is happening. Already seeing some creasing in the laugh lines. I do wonder if I put too much of the BB cream on because I was applying it like something that would add coverage to my face, and maybe I should have used less and rubbed it in with my fingers like a primer. Remains to be seen whether this is human error or the product isn't gelling well with my foundation. I'm gonna do a quick liner look using their Eye Booster Super Slim Eyeliner, and when they say super slim, they mean it. Look how skinny this brush tip is. Probably the skinniest I've seen at the drugstore. Very precise lines can be made with this. Like, look at how sharp that baby wing is. It's always fun playing Can We Make the Liner Match? I think we did a pretty good job. Tight lining with my Essence pencil. Now we do have a new mascara to try as part of this collection. Here we have their new Butter Bronzer Mascara. Now, I don't know if this is the same as just their Butter Mascara, except it's brown. Brown mascara is sort of having a moment right now though, so they are smart to jump on this. So this has all of the typical Physicians Formula butters in the formula, as well as lash strengthening keratin. And again, it is $12.50. Beautiful chocolatey brown. I kind of actually want to swatch it. Yeah, that's a nice brown. I find with brown mascara, it just ends up looking a little bit more lighter and wispier because it's not adding that super intense darkness to my lashes. So I've been using it a lot for more natural looks. Okay, I kind of like it. It is adding very lightweight length. I actually would not say I'm seeing a ton of volume though. For me, that's not a huge con though, because I already have pretty thick lashes. So length is always gonna be my top priority, length and separation, which this is definitely delivering on. I would say this is for sure going to be a go-to when I'm trying to go for a no makeup look or just a lighter eye look, because I am able to build it up and get more length, but I'm not getting any sort of gloopiness. Definitely got some on my lid because of the fat wand, but the spoolie flake hack wins again. As I keep talking and looking in the mirror, this expression line separation from the primer is killing me. Next, let's get into what Physicians Formula is most known for, their bronzers. Not only do they have 2 new Mineral Wear Diamond bronzers, but there's also new Butter Glow contour wands. I'm a little nervous, y'all, because I'm really hoping there's a difference in shades and that the bronzers are bronzy and the contours are not warm as hell, because these drugstore brands have been putting bronzers in tube packaging and calling them contours. So we have 2 shades in this contour wand. We have Fair Light and Medium Deep. Where does that leave me as a light medium? I think I'm gonna go with Fair Light to be safe. Now I'm already getting bad vibes from this, and let me tell you why. This is a contour wand. Contour is not supposed to be boosting radiance. It's not supposed to be giving you glow. It's supposed to be adding shadow and dimension to your face. So if this is a glowy contour, it's a bronzer. I swear, if this is a warm brown tone, I'm gonna lose it. Okay. I'm gonna give it a pass. It's pretty neutral. It's not that warm. I know I'm going in cynical, but for good reason. All of these drugstore brands put out contour products that are bronzers, and it drives me insane. Okay, this is doing okay. I might be eating my words. I'm not too proud to say it. It looks like I completely just wiped away all foundation that I had. Like it never really set on top of that primer, BB cream, whatever. I think that BB cream is the villain of this video, because you can see that this contour is starting to blend really nicely on the edges, but like right on top there, why can I see my skin? Hold on here, hold on. Let me do some damage control. I think that this might be actually proving me wrong, and I want to give it a fair chance. That's what we're doing, folks. We are taking off my cheek makeup. I mean, I already know that this primer is not doing much for me today. Again, I don't know if it has to do with over application or if it's just not great, but I want to give the contour, bronzer, and blush that we have a shot at success. So I am going to reapply my foundation over just my bare skin that I've exposed, because it has been slipping and sliding over this BB cream primer. Okay, I'm gonna let this set for a second before going back in with the contour stick. In the meantime, I do want to swatch the medium deep shade because I want to see if it's also more of a neutral undertone. A tiny bit warmer on the deep one. I would say that they are both a little bit neutral with sort of yellowy undertones. Okay, let's go back in. I'm still gonna use Fair Light though, because seeing them side by side, this is definitely a better match for me. Go back in one more time, and I'm just gonna go in with the sponge to blend. Yeah, this is blending really nicely. It is on the lighter side in terms of texture, so getting a very smooth, easy blend. Because they're so thin, I do feel like just for the level of contour that I like, I am layering it up a bit, but they layer up nicely and quickly. Let's give it a shot on the nose. Gosh, it blends out so nicely. This is a true liquid contour. I mentioned 2 videos ago that not only do a lot of brands put bronzer in a wand and call it a contour, but I've noticed a lot of brands putting cream formulas in a tube and calling it liquid contour. And they end up being so thick and creamy that they're actually harder to blend than if I just had it in a jar or something and I could dip a brush into. This formula is actually a liquid contour. So again, eating my words, physicians, you did this product right. As far as the radiance boosting, I'm not really seeing that, and I'm not complaining. I didn't want a glowy contour, and I don't think I got a glowy contour. If anything, it's just not matte. It's not flat matte. I think it blended into my natural finish foundation really nicely. It looks like skin. Now let's try the bronzers, which I will put at the perimeter of my face to add a little warmth. So we have 2 shades, Bronze Gem and Deep Bronze Gem. I think the lighter one is still gonna be the match for me. This is an innovative powder and serum hybrid product. I'm so excited to feel this. Oh, okay, actually this might not be the right shade for me. This is really interesting. It's a thin cream. Yeah, that's actually a little too light, I think. It's creamy, but it's a very thin formula that feels pretty solid in the pan. Like I don't feel like I can leave a finger imprint on this. Ooh, okay, so this one is deep, which the fact that we're calling this deep is a little crazy, but definitely the better match for me. Ooh, it's giving orange. This is not it for me. That is a no from me, dog. Wait, that's so weird. Yeah, I don't know why it looks so much more orange like on my face than on my hand. Well, we're just gonna try to blend that out and call it a day. The only good thing about these is that they're designed for extra sensitive or breakout prone skin, and they are fragrance free. And I forgot to mention actually the same thing for the BB cream and primer. It's supposed to be for sensitive skin, fragrance free. So why are these 2 the flops? So the Butter Glow contours are just under $14. Pretty good. The Mineral Wear Diamond Orange bronzers are like $17. No ma'am. Now we do have another product that is for extra sensitive, acne prone skin, fragrance free. Let's see if this is any better. This is their Mineral Wear Diamond Filler. So they call it a serum to cream hybrid color. For cheeks and lips, I have Radiant Pink and Brilliant Peach. That's Radiant Pink, and here is Brilliant Peach. Ooh, that's pretty too. Kind of want to go for the deeper one. Radiant Pink, let's try it out. Again, I'm gonna use my sponge. Okay, that was actually a little much. So I might actually try to tame this a bit. Just put a little bit of foundation over it. Okay, let me just do 1 dot on this side. Yeah, look how much 1 dot spreads out. Even that dot gave me a lot of color. Really nice radiance. If you remember, we took all of that primer off when I took off the makeup in this section. So all of this glow is solely from this blush, and I'm really liking it. It's not quite dewy. It doesn't look wet. It doesn't feel wet, but there is for sure some light being picked up on the cheeks. I know I sound like a broken record, but there's probably less than 3 lip and cheek products that I feel actually look or feel nice on the lips as well as the cheeks. So am I supposed to just swipe this on my lips? Because I just put it on my face. Whatever, let's go for it. The color looks different on the lips than it does my face. Is this the same one? Did I accidentally grab? No, this is still Radiant Pink. It looks so much lighter on my lips. It doesn't necessarily feel like balmy or anything, but it also doesn't feel filmy, which is the problem that I run into a lot with 2-in-1 products, where whatever it has in the formula that is supposed to make it set nicely on the cheeks always makes it look weird on the lips. And I'm not feeling that. You know what it kind of reminds me of? The ColourPop Ultra Blotted Lips. Like it has that slightly transparent, blurred look on the lips, and it's super light. Like it really just doesn't feel like I have anything on my lips at all. Okay, I am gonna take this off of my lips though, because we have another lip product to try. My lips were chapped too, and that didn't accentuate any texture. Like, hello? Can you see that? Ugh. Last but definitely not least is the product that I have been most excited to try. These are the new Physicians Formula Butter Tinted Lip Conditioners. This is such interesting packaging because it looks like a squeezed up squeeze tube, but it's like hard plastic, very luxe looking. These are just under $10. Again, these have the signature butter blend, the 3 main butters, including the Muru Muru butter. Let me swatch these for you. This one is Beach Bronze. Okay, pigment? That is way more than a tint in my opinion. All right, this next one is Pink Paradise. This one would probably look really good with the peach blush as well. That's really pretty. And last up, we have Brazilian Berry. That one's kind of like a neutral mauve. I really want to put this one on. I've just been really liking kind of brownish mauve lip shades recently. Okay, this is very rich. I would not call this lightweight by any means, but it's not sticky at all. No stickiness, no tackiness. I love this color. Okay, this feels very balmy and very cushy. And the tint is strong. This is way more color than I would get with a typical lip tint or lip oil. I wanna put that Brazilian Berry shade on. No stickiness at all. That's crazy. This also makes my lips look way healthier than they are, let me tell you. Like, I for sure have texture all up on my lower lip, and this smoothed over all of it. The color is not hanging on to any texture or gathering or pooling. This is kind of like a Your Lips But Better shade on me. This might be my favorite thing we've tried today. Okay, so I clearly got all ready to close out this video and I forgot a product. This is a new shade in their Mineral Wear Diamond Dust. And again, this is for sensitive skin. It is talc-free, also fragrance-free. Now, I'm not gonna be putting this on my face because I am familiar with their Diamond Dust. And to me, it's actually kind of a weird product because you may look at it and think that it's a highlighter, but it really doesn't give off a lot of pigment. It's definitely more glitter and shimmer. So this new shade is called Luminous Gleam. It's like a pinky gold shade. And I don't even think this is gonna show up on camera. Like, there's not really any color to it. There's literally just individual shimmer, small glitter particles. What I have used Diamond Dust in the past for is glittering like my chest or my shoulders for concerts and nights out. This is definitely not something that I put on my face. That's just my preference. I don't like shimmer all over my face because of my skin type and texture, but if you do, then you might like this product. It really is just like a shimmer powder. Very interesting findings today, wouldn't you say? Let me break down the products I think are definitely worth a try. Just moving backwards, the lip conditioners are a win for me. Next, these Mineral Wear Diamond Fillers. Loving these, especially because they are part of the fragrance-free options in this collection. Love how these look on the skin. Super pigmented, the color's gorgeous, and they were glowy enough that I forgot to put on highlighter. And they actually look good on both the cheeks and lips. So great option for travel or minimalistic collections. These contour sticks, they're worth a shot because the shades aren't glaringly warm and the formula is actually thin and liquidy. Blends out easily, looks natural on the skin. I ended up liking these. I know, I was wrong. I was a hater. I was wrong. And then I've already been using the Eye Lifter 2-in-1 eyeshadow for some time now. So if you're into very simple looks and something that can streamline your routine, this is for you. I wanna know what product caught your eye from this new Physicians Formula collection. Is anything going on your shopping list? Tell me in the comments. Today's shout out goes to Cheryl. Thanks for being a member of the Slashed Squad, and join me over in this video next where we go through my entire makeup collection after I decluttered more than half of it. I'll see you over there. Bye.